Hello everyone, Pem here, and welcome to the beginning of a new Let's Play for my channel, The Loathsome Casual. We are playing, this time, Diablo 2, complete with the expansion set, Lord of Destruction. Of course a single-player game. This is taking us way back to 2001. So far back that in the auto-load window that opens up when you first start Diablo 2, there's the options to, uninstall, play Diablo 2, set up some options, and then there's also a little menu selection that says, sign up for the internet. That's how far back we're going. So here we go. We'll get into why I'm doing this in a minute, but for now we're going to select our hero class. We have a couple different options here. We have an Amazon, who is skilled with the spear and the bow. Very versatile fighter. She replaces the rogue character from Diablo first incarnation. We have the assassin, schooled in the martial arts. Her mind and body are deadly weapons. She is added by the Lord of Destruction expansion set. We have the necromancer, who looks flippin' awesome. Summoning undead minions and cursing his enemies are his specialties. We have the warrior, barbarian rather, who replaces the warrior from Diablo 1, unequaled in close quarters combat and mastery of weapons. We have the Paladin, a natural party leader, holy man and blessed warrior. We have the sorceress, who replaces, I think it was called the mage in the first game. Mastered the elemental magics, fire, lightning, and ice. A little bit of an Ike there. And finally, the druid, also added by, look at this motion that he does, you're gonna die. Also added by the Lord of Destruction expansion set, who commands the forces of nature and has summoning of beasts and such. So what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna watch her do a roundhouse kick. Yeah! We're gonna watch this guy light himself on blue fire. We're gonna hear Barbarian go, "Argh!" Yeah. But no, we're actually gonna play a Paladin. I like the little chest pump he has there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Paladin character. He's gonna be an expansion character, which has a few effects that I can't even remember what they are. But and then of course we could play him hardcore, but we're not. He's not going to go be hardcore, because this LP would last probably 3 episodes if he was hardcore. His name will be Lucius.
Good
Lucius.
day.
Yeah, good day. You, sir. Oh, hang on one second. Had to turn up my
Well met, noble Paladin.
headphones mic.
It's been a while since I've seen any of your
speaker.
kind in the West. It would be an honor to aid you in any way that I can. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Well, some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know if I believe that, but a dark wanderer did travel this route a few weeks ago. He was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery. Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lutgulain before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive then, I'll take you along.
Exposition
You
dump.
should talk to Akara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more.
Thanks, Warrior. You sound like Mr. Peterman from Seinfeld. So that was Warrior. He's our expositor. We find ourselves, where did he say we are? In the rogue encampment? Somewhere near Tristram. And the reason that Lucius finds himself here, we are role-playing this, even though this game is kind of light on the role-playing. For being an RPG, it's rather light. The reason that we're here, why are we here? The reason that Lucius is here is because he's actually searching for a friend of his, a warrior friend of his, who came to Tristram some years ago, and he's not heard from him since. He and this warrior friend of his go way back They were shield companions for a long time, and he heard that the warrior came here and defeated some great evil, but rather came to Tristram and defeated some great evil, but it has not been heard from since, and he's come to seek him out because Lucius actually has something that he needs to do off on his own, and he was hoping to enlist his warrior friend's help. So let's, this is where we find ourselves. Let's get ourselves, what's the word? Not accommodated, but acquainted with the inhabitants here. Hello.
I am Akara, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye.
I'm Lucius. Nice to meet you.
I welcome you, traveler, to our camp, but I'm afraid I can offer you but poor shelter within these rickety walls. You see, our ancient sisterhood has fallen under a strange curse. The mighty citadel, from which we have guarded the gates to the east for generations, has been corrupted by the evil demoness Andariel. I still can't believe it, but she turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us from our ancestral home. Now the last defenders of the sisterhood are either dead or scattered throughout the wilderness. I implore you, stranger, please help us. Find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you for all time.
Well, Lucius did not expect...
There is a place of great evil in the wilderness. Kasha's rogue scouts have informed me that a cave nearby is filled with shadowy creatures and horrors from beyond the grave. I fear that these creatures are massing for an attack against our encampment. If you are sincere about helping us, find the dark labyrinth and destroy the foul beasts. May the Great Eye watch over you.
Sauron? No, surely not. Well, Lucius did not expect to have to save anybody when he was looking for his friend, but it looks like things here are rather dire. He can't even get to Tristram to look up his friend. So we may have to do some heavy lifting here before we even think about trying to find our friend. Let's see what else Akara can tell us about this evil place she mentioned. Kasha, she said. Kasha's rogues have found it.
I should add that many rogue scouts have died in that horrible place.
Ugh.
We cannot afford to lose any more. If you choose to enter that den of evil, you must do so alone.
Well, I'm actually okay with that. Lucius, after all, is a paladin. He is rather young for a paladin and rather poorly armed for a paladin, but that's one of the reasons why he came to find his friend. He wants to bring his warrior friend with him, if he can, to complete his paladin training and become a full member of the order that he has pledged himself to, at which point he'd get a full set of armor and a sweet weapon and all that stuff. So that's the reason that he's here. It's a pretty challenging trial, and you're allowed to bring one companion, and he wanted to bring this warrior friend of his because this warrior friend of his kicked a lot of butt back in the day. But if we must clear a den of evil, that is something that our vocation calls us to. Anything you can tell me about the camp, Akara?
The wilderness is overrun
Or
with
the surrounding
evil,
area, I guess?
and the minions of hell have taken our rightful
Minions
home.
of hell?
We must purge all evil from the monastery
Monastery?
and restore order to the world.
My gosh, this is a deeper problem than Lucius expected. Very well, Akara. We will do our best to clear this den of evil and help in any other way we can. I'm going to just march around the camp a little bit and see who else I can get to know. Oh, and you trade, I take it. I don't have any gold, but let's see. What does Lucius... Yeah, Lucius is terribly armed. A buckler of 6 defense, a short sword doing 2 to 7 damage, fast attack speed, that's good at least. No keys, 1 scroll of town portal, 1 scroll of identify. Oh, and our quest log pops up. Look for the den in the wilderness outside the rogues' camp. Very well, thank you, quest log. Let's, ooh, cow. What's over here? Blood moor.
I will cleanse this wilderness.
No, you won't. Not yet. We're going to the Den of Evil, which she said was in the wilderness. Who else we got? What are you? You're a rogue. Guard. Oh, hello.
Good day to you, partner. I'm Geed, and I can already tell that I'll be your best friend in this forsaken camp. A spare weapon, some gold, a small gem is all I want in exchange for the equipment you'll need on whatever quest you might undertake. No, don't be shy. All of my items are guaranteed for life and come with a 2-day warranty.
Those are two contradictory statements. Guaranteed for life, 2-day warranty. Geed, what can you tell me about this Den of Evil Akara mentioned?
Demons still be fouling that cave, huh? I think you might need a new weapon.
I tend to agree with you, but I don't have the money for it right now. What else do you know about the area?
Akara and Kasha are sisters in the Order of the Sightless Eye, but they are worlds apart. Akara is a slow river of magic, and Kasha, a viper of war. They're both deeply devoted to their religious order, yet the corruption of their sisters pains them both to no end.
Damn, we must do some very serious work here then. Geed, what do you have to trade? Nothing that I can afford, but you do have some weapons that might come in handy later. Very well. Thank you, Geed. As you were. Oh, okay, can't go that way. Oh, what's this? Hello? Hello? Oh, hello. Hello?
Hi there. I'm Charcy, the blacksmith here in camp. It's good to see some strong adventurers around here.
Thanks.
Many of our sisters fought bravely against Diablo when he first attacked the town of
Diablo.
Trisham.
Ah,
They
yes.
came back to us
My warrior
true
friend
veterans,
fought against
carrying
Diablo.
some really powerful items. Seems like their victory was short-lived, though. Most of them are now corrupted by Andario.
Damn. Yes, nothing's ever fair in this world, is it? What do you know about this cave?
You haven't cleared the cave yet? Do you need anything?
Probably, but I don't know that I can buy anything from you yet. What do you know about the area?
Warreeve's alright, I guess. He seems too serious most of the time. I haven't really talked to him all that much.
Well, Charcy, it was a pleasure. Let's see what you have. Oh, you have weapons as well. And armor. And weapons. And miscellaneous. Okay. Oh, and you do repairs. Oh, excellent. Wonderful. I'll be coming to see you quite often then, I imagine. And then over here we have Warreeve, of course. Who is this? This is just a guard. Is that it then? Looks like that's it. What is this? Our private stash, which is empty. Very well then. We have a den of evil to do things against. How do we get out of this place? My God. I guess we have to go across the bridge. Hang on a minute. Sweet map. Yeah. Wow. I've obviously played this game before. It's not blind. I've never, from the camp, gone into the Bloodmoor via the bridge. I always had an exit over here. It's quite strange. Really is randomized. Wow. This game is fantastic. Yeah, so this is taking us back to 2001. And obviously, you might be asking yourself, well, you just finished Skyrim. Why the hell are you LPing this old game? And I'll tell you why. Oh, look. Oh, how cute. These guys are adorable. Hey, hi, little buddy. Oh, you don't want to talk, huh? You'd rather just fight. Okay, I can understand. Yes, die. Fall to my sword. Hello. Knock, knock. Zombie, eh? Oh, more. Very well. You. And you. And you. No. You. Yes. Oh, ow. You bastard. Well, the reason I'm playing this game is because Skyrim took a lot out of me. It was a big production. Both in terms of planning it out. Zombie! I love this game. both in terms of planning it out and executing it. It was just a big production. Just a big thing. Superior boots. Very well. Oh, and an axe. Ragadishu. Yes, I don't know what that means, but back at you, buddy. You there. And you. Come on, you. Yeah. Over here. Come on, line up. Oh, you didn't line up. Wait for it. You look a little tall. Let me help you. There, now you're shorter. What was I saying? Yes. Skyrim. Oh, quill rats. Took a lot out of me. And I wanted to do something simple. Something that would be... Whoa, I leveled up already. Something that would be a palate cleanser. And Diablo 2 is a big game, but it's also a simple game. Uh-oh. Better clear these guys out before I... Ooh, zombies. Kee. You there. Show your... Bring yourselves to my sword. I'm a paladin. Ow. Alright, well let's level up first, then I'll get back to why I'm doing this, which, if you didn't know, I think I already kind of explained myself. There's not really much else to say, but... right. So, what's going to be important for a paladin? Well, strength is going to be important, vitality is going to be important, mana, not so much. Dexterity will become important. Obviously we want better defense, but we want to give a lot of it to strength, some to dexterity, a lot to vitality for now. And then for skills, well, we have combat skills, offensive auras, and defensive auras. Auras are the specialty of the paladin, obviously. The combat skills that are available to us now are Sacrifice, which increases the accuracy and damage at the cost of life, 8% damage to self. First level, which was what we'd be taking, we get a 20% bonus to attack rating and 180% damage. We're not too keen about losing the life though, because we only have 63 points of hit points there. We could also take Smite, which allows us to bash with the shield. Damage of 15, looks like. Stun length of a little over half a second. Costs 2 mana, though. And then for auras, we have an offensive aura called Might, which increases the damage done by our party. Doesn't cost us any magicka. Radius of a little over 10 yards. Damage is 40% greater. And then defensive auras, we have Prayer. Slowly regenerates the life of you and your party. When it's active, it costs you 1 mana, though, which is maybe per second? I don't know. Heals +2. Radius of 10.5 yards. And then resist fire, which is just what it sounds like. 52% resistance to fire. The one that makes the most sense right now, I think, is this. Might. Increased damage, which is good. So we're going to take it. Yes.